After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Stone, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Batting fourth.
So coming to the plate, Andreas Murillo, runner in scoring. Right side, hit hard. It down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And they will not get him at the plate as the recovery throw came in too late and the run will score. Stepping in, Matthew Dunn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Ryan Baker. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Right here, easy.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Matthew Dunn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but so the lineup flips over and digging in, Eli Feliz. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So stepping in, Clyde Ferreira, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ferreira.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion.
Striding in once again, Matthew Dunn. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Line drive to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Fielder, Ryan Baker.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead.
And the run is in to score from third.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking right.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andreas Murillo. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, turned that fastball around.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
Digging in and looking for more, Matthew Dunn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Baker. He singled his last time up.
Ryan Baker.
1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now to the plate, Jose Medina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Boyer. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Springfield scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Josh Nance claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Cho closes the door for the save. Minor League Baseball. Now in the box, Bo Medrano. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Weak roller right side. Dunn is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Gil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And there's their first hit of the game. Digging in now, Matthew Dunn. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined.
So striding in, Matthew Dunn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Castro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Bo Medrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Matthew Dunn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. At the plate, Matthew Dunn.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Gone! Santa Maria, game